if you talk about the issue of unemployment, if you talk about the struggle that the young people have to go on day-to-day basis, economically, what you see in Sabah is an amplified version of the problem in the country. Because the neglect that Sabah has to go through is even worse than other states in Semenanjung, for example. So if people in Kelana Jaya, if people in Penang, for example, struggle to find a decent job, 2,000, 3,000 starting salary, I'm sure our friends in Sabah is even worse because the educational opportunities are half. You know, the kind of educational facilities, opportunities here are a lot worse. Investments was lagging in education in Sabah compared to other parts of Semenanjung, for example. So if you have one problem for the youth in Semenanjung, that problem will be multiplied by 3 or 4 in Sabah. So that's why I think whatever the message nationally that we bring, it's really relevant, it's really pertinent, and therefore, because the criticality of the problem in Sabah is a lot worse than say in some other parts of Malaysia. That's why you need to have a stronger voice among the youth in Sabah so that there is a special place, a special attention, and therefore a special treatment and special solution to the problem in Sabah. Because what the problem in Sabah not only exemplified the problem in Malaysia, but I'm sure it's also unique. There are certain traits, there are certain uniqueness about Sabah that has to be taken into account when we look about the kind of programs that we can implement for the youth in Sabah. And that's why I think Sabah, not just in terms of PKR and Pakatan Rakyat, but also at our lower level of AMK leadership, Sabah is a key state. We cannot be in Putrajaya without tackling and managing the issue of Sabah. You know, if you talk about 4.6 million young voters, the majority of them substantially is also from Sabah. And the ability to address this problem in Sabah is a sure guarantee that we can replicate the problem, the solution that we have in Sabah in other places, so that we can then have a solution to the problems that I mentioned just now. So that's why we take time this weekend to come and see our friends in Sabah, not just to share our vision and our plans, but also to hear, to engage, and to listen from our friends in Sabah how best the next leadership of AMK can make sure that the concerns and problems in Sabah are brought at the right level, are being highlighted by the right kind of leadership so that it gets the right attention.